Welcome to another edition of the Cedar Grove Chamber of Commerce Roundtable. My name is Scott Drucker, and I am the host of the show for this particular show, and I'm very honored to have a guest with me today that I've known for many, many years. I have here today with me Angelica Miller from iClassique. Welcome. Nice to have you aboard.
Thank you.
Angelica, how did it all get started?
Well, it was a dream. I was poor, freshly divorced, and I started my own business.
So you picked yourself up. Now, what inspired you? You stumbled across iClassique that was for sale, I think, originally in Cedar Grove.
Correct.
Now, approximately how many years ago was that?
21 years ago.
21 years ago. And you walked in and you said, okay, I'm going to take the bull by the horns. I've been at the lowest I can be. I'm going to pick myself up and I'm going to make a go with this. And I was there with you in the beginning,
yes,
working for the Verona Cedar Grove Times.
Right.
Took one of your first ads. The previous owner had run the business down, and you said, okay, I'm going to make this a success.
Exactly.
And you did. But you had some rocks in the road along the way. Tell me about some of those rocks.
After 2 years in business, everything burned down. We had that big
You had a fire.
It was upstairs.
In the condo unit.
Right.
Because originally you were over in that strip mall before you got to the heart of town.
That's what burned down.
And the upper level.
The upper level.
Now, I have to tell you, I arrived one day and I found Angelica in the parking lot in a trailer, running her business from a trailer outside. Now,
yes,
there was a year that you did that almost.
We were told that within 6 to 8 weeks, the store would be rebuilt, and therefore I thought, rather than not being out of business completely, let's go in a trailer. Me and Tony, the train guy.
You and Al, who was just on our show.
Right, and we together got ourselves trailers, and we sat there and operated from the trailer for almost a year.
Wow.
And then decided it never finished up, and on the other side of the building, a condo was available, and then we took that one and started.
So you went into there, and you created the incarnation today of iClassique, which now sits at what address?
549 Pumpton Ave.
549, which is directly across from the parking lot at PNC Bank.
Correct.
You're in the Heller building next to where Papa Tony's used to be, which is where now Giuseppe's.
Right.
Now, when I walked in this store, this was virtually done in 2 weeks, wasn't it?
No, it took a little longer. They worked over Christmas holidays. It started in late November, and I moved in January 3rd.
Wow.
But everybody, and the town was good too. The permits went through, and they came to recheck everything, so there was no wait.
Now, currently, when I'm, and my eyes are getting fuzzy now, but you have a doctor there, which I can make an appointment.
Right.
I can come in, have my eyes checked. I can pick out whatever lenses I want. I can have them ground to my specifications, which you personally do.
Exactly, yes.
And you have the certification and everything to perform that service.
Yes.
And what's amazing is the new technology that they have today. Tell us about that.
Especially now, we're moving into an era of really custom-made lenses. It's a digital lens in single vision as well as bifocals. Progressive bifocals, no line bifocals.
So in other words, you see those people with the lines and the readers.
So therefore, we're really moving into a whole new era of lenses for your eyes.
Now, what's wonderful is your frame selection and your designs. I mean, you have some of the top designers there.
Yes.
So you're more or less more things to more people. You can provide a high-end quality frame, or you can an everyday ordinary throw-around pair, so to speak.
Exactly.
What are some of the brand names that you carry?
Chanel, of course, everybody knows.
Yes,
Prada.
very big names. I've heard a lot about the Verilux lenses. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yes, but Verilux lenses are a household name. It's a very good no-line progressive kind of lens, but I try to move up away from that. I fit very few of those. only if people are on a budget and I request that specific lens.
So you
will
can be
I-
all things to all
Right,
people.
Exactly.
So take me through the process. I walk into the store and I say, Angelica, I can't see. And what you do is you determine what I'm going to need. And you first set me down with frames, is that right?
Yes, we start out with picking an appropriate frame for you.
For your face, yeah.
And
Tell me about that computer.
Well, most people can't see or see themselves what they look like when they try on frames. Some people can, and some people have contacts. But for those people who cannot see, they really can't see what they're looking at.
So basically, that computer lines up the eyes and the vision with relation to the glass.
And then you can put your glasses on and view yourself to see what you look like as the end result.
Fantastic.
And it's nice to the people, and it's nice to the customer who now can see what they actually look like.
Now, what are your hours of your store?
Basically 10 to 6, but if many of my customers work late, so therefore, I make special hours.
You have a late night.
But anytime someone wants a late hour, I'm available.
Well, you certainly have a very beautiful store, and it's a jewel in Cedar Grove, and we're so happy to have had you here for 21 years. Give everybody your address.
549 Pumpton Avenue, Cedar Grove, New Jersey.
And your telephone number.
973-239-8336.
And your website address.
The website is www.iclassic.com.
Great. And in case I want to email you, what would your email be?
I, as in I, capital ICLASSIQUE @AOL.com.
Well, Angelica, it's so nice to have you on our television show. I hope everybody, when you're considering getting eyeglasses, that they go and have a consultation with you. And I thank you for being who you are. And being here with the Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you very much.
And we'll look forward to having her back and maybe on one of our later shows and get an update as to what you're doing. But right now, I'd like to thank all our viewers for tuning in to this special edition of the Cedar Grove Chamber of Commerce Roundtable. I'm your host, Scott Drucker. Thank you so much for inviting us into your homes. Have a great day. Goodbye.